What's up, it's your boy Vaughn. Another reaction. In today's video, I have The Greatest of All Time by Fire. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into it. They better doubt when they see us. The fuck? No, they must have copyrighted your ass. You playing Michael Jackson music?
The word, not the animal, means that you are the greatest of all time in any category that you choose. Now, the GOAT has been a term that has been wildly overused.
Yeah, y'all niggas just be putting clips in these type of videos. Y'all just be putting random clips. What the fuck you? Why is Stephen A. Smith pointing at the Fortnite map? Like, what the fuck?
I'm a part of that problem, but that's besides the point. But we be out there calling any person or any character that we like the GOAT, to the point where it gets kind of concerning. Like, why are we as a society allowing DJ Khaled and GOAT in the same sentence? The only GOAT around, he's eating, my nigga. And after watching that Michael Jackson movie, that shit moved me. And this movie just showed me you cannot just call anybody the GOAT when you had...
Gang, should I watch the movie, gang? Like, it's like, bro, we know everything about Michael Jackson 5. Like, and they said the movie good. It's like, hey, we know everything about the nigga 5. Like,
people like him that exist. Like, Michael Jackson's aura was just different. All this man had to do was kiss women on the cheek, and they looked like they was halfway about to collapse.
damn.
Like, I know backstage Shawty was looking like,
yeah, she tweaking the fuck out.
I go through MJ's aura in depth in my aura farming video, but one thing that I did not mention was the music videos, because Michael Jackson's music videos are a lost art. Like, these videos would have the most insane stuff imaginable. Like, you would really watch through these and you would see women getting beat up, and Michael Jackson would just dance in response. Like, nah, this nigga dead saw domestic violence and said... One of the funniest music videos to me was the one for Bad, where Michael Jackson's part of a gang and gets exposed.
Nah, he had that shit on though. You gotta talk
music
about the
videos
fit.
to me was the one for Bad.
Your boy got that shit on though on folks grade. Just like a JoJo fit. Like, he got that shit on.
Where Michael Jackson's part of a gang and gets exposed for being a fake demon. And when Wesley Snipes pulls up and says, "So what's up, son? You don't even got no one around you. You lacking." And MJ's like, "Who lacking?" Spawns his group of YNs and starts dancing instead of running a fade.
Niggas don't make music videos like this no more.
Is this nigga serious? This really how them Disney bullies used to be running up, bro. And when he's finally done with his dance routine, you had him looking like...
But Michael Jackson, bro, I do want to. Michael Jackson make you want to get a perm. Like, y'all think I look good with a perm, bro? Like, I won't get a perm now. Like, for real, comb my shit out. I think I'm gonna have a hang time. Like, I'm gonna be able to swing my shit. My hair already curly.
This shit was dead frying me, but it was
right now. I got the nigga naps. I don't got no hairline and like.
GOAT material. And now we're gonna talk about other people of this same ilk. Now, I do think Goku is the GOAT anime character, and for some reason, that's a hot take. I do understand some of the hate Goku gets, because back in the day, his fans were doing unparalleled levels of dick ride. You couldn't talk about any anime character without hearing, "He not beating Goku though." Shut up, bro. Always talking about...
Yeah.
beating Goku. The niggas typing this couldn't even beat diabetes. And although this was a very annoying era, it does not take away from the fact that Goku is the GOAT. Goku has the most iconic move, the most iconic transformation, the most iconic silhouette. He literally walked so an entire genre of anime could run. So if you are someone in the camp that's gonna look at me and say Luffy is the GOAT, I just want to hold you by the shoulder and say this very calmly. Y'all niggas can suck my dick! When it comes to the greatest anime ever, that is a little too subjective. My anime list used to have Full Metal Alchemist at the top for years, and it was well deserved. It's one of the most perfect shows of all time, and I'd recommend it to anyone who has not seen
I never watched Full Metal Alchemist.
seen it. Now, one of the most common places you would see the GOAT talk about is sports, and depending on which one you're talking about, there's either a debate or there is no contest. In American football, it is very clearly Tom Brady. I know niggas were trying to gas up Kermit the Frog for a minute, and I was just like, you do not make one of the largest sports comebacks of all time to be in Patrick Mahomes talks. When it comes to track and field, there was an undisputable.
But yeah, Mahomes have been down. Mahomes was down in both of them Super Bowls against the 49ers. And he came back and won in overtime in one of them.
GOAT and Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt in his prime was a different breed. He had announcers saying lines that didn't even make logical sense.
And Usain Bolt has now broken his 5th world record.
That shit's so crazy. These niggas be training their ass off for 4 years just for a fucking minute race. That race don't last that race lasts 2 minutes. Be training for 4 years. The Olympics every 4 years, right? When was the last Olympics? I don't even remember, but it's coming up 2028. Niggas train their ass off just for 1 2-minute race.
In 12 months.
If you look at some of these races, it was legitimately unfair. He was gapping the fastest people on the planet like it was nothing. And Usain Bolt was the type of dominant where I would genuinely hate the nigga if I was running against him, because his aura farming was on a completely different level. Because you'll see people using all their might to run as fast as they can, and you'll just see Usain.
I don't get that. How can a nigga be losing in the race, right? And then he just start getting faster. That's what you said. The nigga, a nigga have a lead on Usain Bolt for 2 seconds, then he just start getting faster. That shit don't make no sense to me.
Usain Bolt next to them.
I don't know, but running make me tired as fuck. I don't know if I could do this, but
jogging while literally laughing in their face. Nigga, I'd harm you. These are people that spend their entire lives training just for this.
But it gotta be his legs. He got long ass legs and long ass strides. You know what I'm saying?
And Usain Bolt is taunting half the match and still getting first. You are not winning against this nigga in his prime unless you were doing this. And he was such an aura farmer, he actively ran slower on multiple of his world records because he was too busy taunting at the end. This number right here is only a world record because he decided to slow down and pump his chest. If he was legitimately serious throughout all of his races, I don't even know how much faster he would have been. I think his most legendary moment gotta be the 2008 Olympics, where he got 3 straight world records back to back to back. Undisputed GOAT of the track field. And we got even more undisputed GOATs like Tiger Woods. Now, I know recently we seen this man Tiger Woods losing his mind. Bro was out there trying to make domain expansion.
Bro, this shit.
His CTE was acting up. But he is by far the GOAT when it comes to golf. When you look at a lot of the metrics, he is by far better than anyone at place 2, 3, or 4. He was so good in his prime, people actively played worse when he was on the court. This nigga's hockey was so strong, they would struggle in his presence. And there is some sports where the GOAT is more widely debated. 2 of the most toxic debates of all time is between LeBron and Michael Jordan and Messi v. Ronaldo. Messi v. Ronaldo gets so toxic, it doesn't matter who you are. Their fans are willing to skin you alive if you disrespect them. I still remember this little girl at the World Cup saying Ronaldo was crying in his car, and grown men were actively sending a 6-year-old death threats, bro.
And then they going, I don't know. You know them right now. They still believe he gonna win it this upcoming summer. I don't know, bro. Portugal got a hell of a midfield though. Bruno Fernandes, Vitinha, and Joao Neves came. What the fuck?
You're literally 40! But the debate between these two, I think, is the most intense in sports by far, largely because fans in soccer are way too passionate. Now, unlike LeBron and Michael Jordan, Messi and Ronaldo did compete against each other on multiple occasions, and damn near every single time they did, it was complete cinema. Now, if you look at the stats altogether, Messi...
But who the... but there'll be so many niggas, a new nigga come around, and Lamine Yamal is the Messi, but he don't have a Ronaldo yet. Like he don't got that nigga that's going neck to neck with him. You know, niggas gonna say every time a new player come around, he start doing good. Niggas start saying he better than Lamine Yamal. Niggas talking about some old say better than Lamal. Please stop it. Like, yeah, niggas just want to start a debate so bad, a new Messi and Ronaldo debate. Niggas want to start something so bad. Niggas was saying Endrick, Estavo, Desiree Due. Like, please chill out.
Low-key destroyed the nigga, but they have both had some incredible matches against each other. I think the most popular back in my time was in La Liga 2014, where Barcelona and Real Madrid went against each other and Messi scored a hat trick. I remember this game having
But you can't say Cherky. Like, Cherky and Lamal both got, like, Cherky got the same amount of technical ability as Lamal. You know what I'm saying? And gifted with the ball.
is in my family going crazy. I don't think you could go wrong with either one. If I had to choose, I think Ronaldo got more aura. Sui is the most iconic pose for a reason, and CR7 is the coldest combination of letters and numbers I ever seen in my life. Messi, meanwhile, is gonna cook you on the court no matter the scenario, but he's gonna do this being the most socially awkward person of all time. Like, there was a time where he was accepting an award and he almost kissed Mbappe.
Chill, he got high function. He a high functioning autistic. He got high functioning autism.
Instead of turning to his wife. His poses next to people be frying me too. He's unintentionally the funniest person ever. These are two of my favorite matches from the both of them. Definitely check them both out. And we can now go into LeBron and Michael Jordan. Now, basketball's GOAT debate I think is toxic as well, because it has largely devolved into which player can we discredit the most. Like, I hate hearing people say Michael Jordan couldn't win without Scottie when he was dropping 15 points in the finals, and Michael Jordan had to average 45 for them to win by 3. And I have to hear Jordan fans saying LeBron is a choker when he has gone through series where he had to average 35, 9, and 9, with his second best shooter averaging 12 and his third best averaging 9. And the teams that he was going against, 2 MVPs, All-Star cheater, DPOY, Finals MVP for 2 years.
Oh, hell no!
Like, I honestly hate
SEAL Team 6.
this debate for trying to make both of these incredible players look worse for the sake of a ranking. Both of these niggas are insane, bro. Michael Jordan, they was out there calling him Black Jesus. It's blasphemy, but the niggas was right. Not only has he had the most aura out of any sports player imaginable, his stats pre-retirement were actually unreal. I'd recommend watching some highlights from the 1993 finals. He legitimately looked 5 times better than anyone who was on the floor. In LeBron, my glorious king, where do I even begin? Although he has done a lot of manipulation in his career to make sure he had the best chance of winning, I think fate made sure he paid for it every time, because he has had some pretty terrible injury luck when it comes to his teammates. Like, he was out there playing with Anthony Day-to-Day Davis. This nigga would sneeze and be out for 2 weeks. And that has made him walk into certain series with his starting lineup looking like this.
Oh my
The
gosh.
fact that he has always produced, despite his teams being rather atrocious at times, is simply incredible. Y'all should already know 2018 LeBron this year got y'all niggas acting like these. If I had to give you something to watch, I would definitely say watch the 2009 series between him and the Orlando Magic. It's literally a 30-minute highlight reel of some of the craziest athletic feats you will ever see. When it comes to more subjective niches, it's a lot harder to choose a GOAT. Genres like hip-hop constantly have GOAT debates, and there was a time where it was pretty unanimously known as Tupac. I would say nowadays, if you're saying Tupac is the GOAT, it is a LARP.
Yeah, you a 90s nigga. Well, you a old head if you saying Tupac the GOAT.
Take. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but just let me explain. Not saying Tupac's a bad rapper, he was incredible. But if you are under the age of 25 and you're going to look me in my eyes and say Tupac's the GOAT, you are just trying to be different and you are not a vibe, nigga. Like real life, gun to the back of your head, name 5 songs from him. Like what the fuck? You're dying! You're literally dying! Again, Tupac isn't at all a bad rapper, but I feel like people say this just so they can seem intelligent, like, wise move, nigga, wise move. But rap, I think, is too subjective to have a singular GOAT. But y'all niggas just be saying anyone. Who? Now all the kids nowadays saying Playboy Cardi when this is the only line he speaks actual English.
Yesterday when my pops, my grandma still play bingo.
NBA Youngboy be getting glazed too, and although he is tough, some of his songs are rather questionable.
They Glock a baby, you could say that I'm a child molester.
I'm trying to get my son some head. Why he 1 year old?
GOAT superhero is also pretty subjective, but not really. You could only really discuss these 3 as the GOAT. Like, niggas want to be different so bad, they out there saying the real superhero GOAT is Nova.
What are you talking about?
Hell, you talking about?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. My favorite superhero, I ain't gonna lie. I always fuck with Green Lantern. I ain't gonna lie. Green Lantern or Silver Surfer. Nigga gonna say you trying to be different. Yes. Well, nigga. Well, I ain't trying to be different, nigga. Those my favorite superheroes. I like them. Fucking Static Shock. Like,
Spider-Man is my favorite out of the 3, but Superman, I think, is the clear GOAT. He's literally synonymous with the word superhero, and I don't think that will ever change. Greatest video game of all time, I think, is way too subjective. However, there was a time where there was a unanimous GOAT. When I was growing up, all these lists were dominated with Ocarina of Time on the top. Now, is it actually the GOAT? No, nigga. I wouldn't even say it's the best in this series, but I would say for a good 10-year span, most gamers were coining this as the best game of all time. And I don't know any other game besides maybe these 3 that have that on their resume. Now, GOAT video game characters, a different conversation. I think it's very easily Mario. I don't even know who else would enter the conversation, but me personally,
GOAT video game character Mario. Yeah, I gave you this.
I'm going Sonic. I know all the Nintendo fanboys mad, but what top 5 you smoking on, Mario? Cause my top 5 is Sonic.
It's no use. It's no use.
I got a Sonic vs. Mario video in the vault. Let me know if y'all want it. That's all I got for now. Make sure to comment any other GOATs that I missed.
Make sure I like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Do see this amazing video.